Hey you, so on this video, should you buy coins or bars? I'm going to be going over just that, and individuals asked me what they should do basically, whether they should buy bars or coins and the likes of. Now I've covered this in older videos. I know some people don't like watching older videos, but it is something that I've covered in the past. But I'll just do this video here going over it and showing the bars that I do have in my stack. Now the title is should you buy coins or bars, and I'll break into why I prefer coins and don't see nothing wrong with bars, but just for each individual and any individual their circumstances are going to be different. Now as I'm showing this bar here, I would say these are all of the bars that I own in my stack, and that's going to be these delicious Pamp bars. These were purchased a very long time ago when I first got into stacking, so it was a bunch of these. I actually had a few more. I've given a lot of gifts, but these are the ones I have left. I love the Pamp bars, one of my favorite bars, and the Geiger bars, but I don't own them in larger sizes, Geiger or the Pamp bars, because in Europe, and this is what I'm going to be focusing on here, as from what I've personally seen, it's a big difference between across the pond, say in America and in Europe. When we're talking about coins and bars, it plays a much bigger role, whereas in Europe these bars such as the Pamp bars or the Geiger bars carry a very large premium. You have got your bars that ain't as much, but I believe under the taxation laws you don't get as much relief or big discount on tax wise on bars. It works mainly on coins, so it's one of the reasons why they ain't as big in Europe, and the main reason why I personally don't stack that many bars. You get coin bars now, and I'll touch upon the new 10-ounce bars that the Royal Mint have brought out, but that also should give some type of indication, as the Royal Mint have basically brought that out, and a lot of their 10-ounce coins mainly aimed at the American market. So we're talking about the Queen's Beast coins even. It's not something the Royal Mint Bullion really focus on. They know there's a larger market for it out in America, and this is why you can't even buy the current 10-ounce Britannia bar in the UK. I don't believe they're even sending it here, and once being in conversation with them, it was purely on that basis. The American market has a much larger bar market than in the UK. Now European wise, once again, it's not really that massive. Of course there are bars and coin bars. This is the main reason why my stack isn't bar heavy. Now do I prefer one over the other? Yes. Why? I've had coins and I've sold coins. I've sold a lot of metals and I've purchased a lot of metals. Selling in Europe, the plus side for me has been that I've been able to offload and flip and trade a lot of my collector coins. So it's a collector piece, regardless of what it is, I would get a stronger price in Europe. So it's very, especially in Germany, very strong for a collector's market and on the secondary market with dealers alike. Selling in the UK, they're not as heavily interested, I'd say UK dealers here that I've dealt with, on the majority of the collector coins that I've done well with. I've had coins I've shipped out to Europe that UK dealers have either not been interested in or would have given me the same price they would have given me on, say for instance, a normal Queen's Beast or a Britannia coin. The same is going to go for the bars. Purely just speaking on my own perspective here, this is why I could, for instance, take these Pamp bars. It's something a dealer wouldn't turn away because it's a strong name, but I wouldn't be able to get no type of a good premium, not forgetting I've purchased these at a higher premium, so it doesn't make sense. But I would say for any UK individual, European individual, I believe the individual asked me the question was from Europe, if the best thing is, if you like a bar and you want to add it to your stack, I would say most definitely purchase the bar. It falls under that buy what you like category there, because you do get nice variations. I've taken a very strong liking to 10-ounce bars as of recent and would love to increase my stack with those, but I don't want to be paying too much of a premium for. So if I'm going to be paying high premium, I want to know I'm either going to receive it come time for a flip or a trade, or I won't struggle to get that premium back from a dealer should I want to release it early. That's where a lot of my purchases are these days. If I'm going to be paying a premium for something, I'd sooner it be a collector coin or something with a bit of hype around it, where I know it's going to have a strong resale. Now, looking at it from an American perspective, it's a very strong market out there. They have bars for days. I couldn't even tell you half of the bars. There's a lot of individuals that do primarily stack bars on YouTube and the likes of. I may not be the best individual to ask about that, but the individuals asked why I am not so bar heavy. It's a much stronger market out there. I would say the plus size are, you can get them in larger sizes. Individuals, I believe they do 1,000 ounce bar. Then you have 100 ounce bars, which they do good deals on every now and then. And then you have the most common, the size I normally recommend if an individual's asked me that. And I would say the 10 ounce bars, some of the most popular ones out there. I know dealers have a much stronger buyback out there, be it Atmex or any of the other online dealers. Are the RCM bars, so the Royal Canadian Mint bars do kind of well, and I couldn't even tell you more off the top of my head, but it's a much stronger market for an American market, you know. And I would say most definitely, if you like the bar, buy the bar. If I could have got them a lot cheaper, I would have had Kilo Pump bars, I would have had Kilo Geiger bars, you know, even 10 ounces. I absolutely love them. It's just something always better has been there. And if I would have decided to flip them at some point within, I would say, even the past 4 or 3 years of me snacking, it would have been on a bit of an increase on spot. I couldn't have seen selling it for a profit. It would have, you know, taken a little bit of time. It's the main reason. I did go larger with the coins. You know, I've had 10 kilo coins, if you see a lot of my earlier videos, and even kilo coins. I had a large number of these when I done a I believe I done a whole stack video of all my kilo coins at the time. I did love these also, and you know, I'm saying that I do kind of miss them now we are where we are, spot wise and even stack wise, and how long I've been in the game. I miss them to some degree, and you know, I would love to pick up another 10 kilo coin, but looking at the price I paid at the time, even when I picked it up, to what they cost now, I mean, I had a COA 1 horse for down near 7,000 euros or ish. You'll get your basic coin now, 10 kilo coin, starting at 10,000 euros. So, you know, something I don't regret selling because it went on for bigger and better, but looking at the opportunities then, a much smaller market. So if you're buying something as large as this, you may want it to be along the collector coin route, as you know, you can be flipped for a bit of a premium. Something like this, when you get too large, as I did with the 10 kilo coins, it's a more niche exclusive market, but if done right, there's definitely opportunities there, as I did with the 5 kilo art coins also. Those were good purchases, as in Europe the art coins carry a low premium, and them going up in that size there did also do well. I will definitely look into acquiring more of those at a later date as spot goes lower, as I do miss a lot of the larger coins I've had. The stackers getting a lot more to where I want it to be now, and you know, I do miss some of those, you know, real personal I need mine purchases. I'd class them under. But apart from that, there are going to be no differences if I'm putting this video out there. So should you buy coins or bars, it falls down to whatever you like. In Europe, I'd say be cautious. You know, you've got, I don't know the names of the bars off the top of my head, but just be cautious, you know, for resale. You can have your entire stack. If you're in this forever, i.e. a lifetime, and you're not going to be worrying about that, then you have nothing to worry about. You can stack a lot more weight via bars instead of getting smaller. Of course, smaller is more options. I know that for a fact through reselling to dealers. They're more, you know, sweet spots to 1 ounce. It's more liquid for a lot of dealers. These are the 2 ounce coins I'm showing you, but these are just as good. And it's just the best coin to be in, since I've been selling and purchasing through trial and error. I know that from experience. But if my stack was going to get any bar heavier, it would be just, you know, to add them to the stack because I personally like them, and I can't see no wrong in picking them up in a low spot. And that would be something like the 10 ounce new Britannia bar. They've got the 10 ounce Queen's Beast coins. It's a 50-50. The new George and the Dragon 10 ounce coin, once again a 50-50. But other than that, I don't have my sights set on no bars, but I can't see absolutely nothing wrong with bars. In America, it's a fantastic play. You know, they're a very strong market out there. You can get them obviously for a lot cheaper, and dealers take them back at a better premium and buy rate. Whereas in Europe, I would say, you know, I could easily sell these to a UK dealer because they're small enough, and the price that they give me, they'll be able to easily collect back what they paid. Whether I'll be taking a loss is a different story. Can I purchase these at a very nice low premium? No. and that's the main reason why I prefer coins over bars, purely because of where I'm located on the planet, which is in Europe. It doesn't have a very strong bar market, as I've said in many other videos. So I'm gonna wrap this up, but I would say, to total it, should you buy coins or bars? This one here is purely down to the individual. You should buy whatever you like, but if you're doing it for more of a strategic play, if you're in Europe, focus on coins. I would say, once again, even in America and worldwide, focus on coins. But if you want to build weight, you know, get bars. Absolutely nothing wrong with either or. Both are silver, both are gold, whichever tickles your fancy. But if you want to be on the uber safe side, I've done videos in the past. Again, work out your exit plan, who you're going to be selling it to, and maybe give that dealer a call. The dealer you're looking to buy the bars off of, give them a call, see if they have a buyback policy and what they would rather buy back from you, a coin or a bar. What's the best thing that they'll give you your money back for, close to what you purchased, should the time come. You know, ask the dealer, ask any individual that you may want to sell this to. If you're going to be leaving it for your kids or some type of inheritance, you don't want to have them struggling to sell it. You know, it's great that, you know, they didn't have to put money into it, but you know, they could really end up getting knocked at the back end should the dealer not want it. That's the safest bet at the end of the day. Not from an individual like myself on YouTube telling you buy this over the other. It's going to be your own situation that you're going to be involved in, so it's best to find out what's going to be easy for you to liquidate. I totally get it. You know, you may see a bar, you may really like a bar, you may see a lot of unboxings of a bar and really want to add that bar to your stack and think, is it the best thing to do? Don't hold back, purchase the bar. Don't cut yourself short. You know, if you like it, buy it. But if you really want to stack up and put all your funds into it, you really need to figure out what type of a situation or position you're in before you stack on it. So that's going to be my advice on that. Should you buy coins or bars? You should buy whichever's going to leave you in the best situation for your stacking yourself in the long run. But for me, as I've explained, being a European stacker, coins always work out better for me, but I do want to add some bars to my stack. So hopefully I've answered that one there. It'll be fantastic for individuals who stack one or the other to give their pros and cons of stacking one or the other. Or do you think they're both as good as one another? You know, some of the cons individuals have mentioned in the past on the bars are they're a lot easier to fake. You know, we fill with tungstens and the likes of. Coins are a little harder, more security features embedded in coins, but a lot of the bars now have these infrared security features and the likes of. So I think, you know, bars are still the #1 for individuals to fake, but we're not there no more. We've come a long way. So they both have their pluses and minuses. You just need to work out what's best for you. So go ahead and let me know what you think of this video in the comments, guys, and also your thoughts on which one you prefer or don't prefer. Go ahead, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you guys on the rebound.